Hi, it's Pat Fitzgerald, the VA loan guy. Today we're going to talk about buying an investment property. Okay, so some people call it an investment property. That's what we call it in the mortgage business. Some other people call it a rental property. So let's go over the rules of what you should expect when you decide you want to make this move. Since I'm really known as the VA loan guy, let's get one thing straight right off the bat. You cannot use your VA loan to buy an investment property unless you are going to live in one of the units yourself. So obviously that would be a duplex, triplex, or a fourplex. 4 units is the absolute limit. But let's assume you're not going to move into it. So investment property loans are always conventional loans. Currently, the conforming limit, meaning the maximum on an investment property, is $484,350. Mandatory down payment on an investment property is 20%. You can get a slightly better rate if you put down 25 or 30%, however, so you need to know that. Speaking of rates, they're always going to be higher, considerably higher actually, on an investment property rather than as opposed to your primary residence. The other thing you'll need to know is when you buy an investment property, you have to have 6 months of reserves. What does that mean? A reserve, 6 months of reserve is the equivalent of 6 monthly payments you'll have to have in reserve in your bank account. That is after you put down your 20% and pay your closing costs. So it requires some cash on your part to be able to do this. The seller can also pay a small part of your closing costs when you're purchasing, but the limit is 2%. 2% of the purchase price that the seller can pay. Can you count the current rents that are coming in? Yes, absolutely. But you can only count 75% of those rents that are coming in. And the reason for that is that accounts for costs that you will have over the long term of vacancies, maintenance, recarpeting, and the insurance that you pay on the property to insure it while people are renting it. So that's kind of it in a nutshell. If you have any other questions about this, I would suggest you just give me a quick call. I always tell everybody it doesn't cost a penny to talk. So call me right now at 210-215-4400. That's 210-215-4400. Thanks for tuning in.